Hello everyone, my name's Tom Arnold and I'm the facilitator of the Coffs Harbour Multicultural Men's Social Group, coming at you from Coffs Harbour on beautiful Gumbaynggirr country. I want to acknowledge that the sovereignty of this land has never been ceded, and it was and always will be Aboriginal land. I acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of this land and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. The concept for the Multicultural Men's Social Group arose from recommendations in the Southern Cross University and Anglicare North Coast research project called From the Voices of Called Women Towards Achieving Family Safety and Freedom, in addition to START's community consultations with women from refugee backgrounds. Study participants to the research suggested that many called men need to know how to be a man in Australia, what's appropriate, what's not. Another stated the men need support to feel safe. They won't disclose, or they won't reach out or get help or start talking until they feel safe and have trusting relationships in place. The research found that if men have genuine community connections, a sense of belonging and role models to demonstrate gender equality, they are less likely to use violence and more likely to seek support. Ultimately, the voices of called women in our community were calling for support for their men to understand healthy, respectful gender relationships and how Australian law can be accommodated within their individual cultural expectations. Nobody had been working with called men specifically to prevent and reduce the risk of violence against women. Warina Specialist Domestic and Family Violence Service responded to this identified need and launched the Coffs Harbour Multicultural Men's Social Group in partnership with Anglicare North Coast and STARTS. The objectives of the group are to improve mental health, reduce social isolation, improve English conversation skills and confidence, improve physical health, increase sense of belonging to Coffs Harbour in Australia, create safe and happy relationships, develop potential within community leaders to be good bystanders, increase understanding of services available to support families during difficult times, to facilitate or scaffold links to other community services that can support participants, and to reduce hurt and harm in families and communities. The first group began with 8 called men referred from agencies in May 2021. Groups are held for 2 hours, 12:30 to 2:30 every Wednesday during school term at Anglicare's Multicultural Hub in Coffs Harbour. This enables men that are socially and economically disengaged through unemployment, trauma and other factors to enjoy a safe space and to socially engage, build a sense of belonging and improve community connections. The approach is trauma-informed and underpinned by men's behaviour change principles, such as prioritising the safety of women and children, being accountable and responsible for behaviours, and getting help for issues that can drive the choice to use violence. The group has quickly become a key pillar of community infrastructure for the local core community. The design of the group is by the men, for the men. This encourages a community-led, tailored approach to address the unique experiences and needs of participants. The men decide what they want to eat, drink and do at group and who from outside can attend. STARTS have generously provided a table tennis table, a dartboard, quoits, dominoes, cards, a large number of board games. Emma from Anglicare North Coast donated a foosball table and I bring musical instruments each week. By safely and respectfully sharing a multicultural space and the experience, knowledge, goodwill and humour of other men, the group celebrates diversity and the richness of individual cultures together. Individual support is also available outside of group hours, where men can present with issues one-on-one in confidence and develop their knowledge and problem-solving skills with the group facilitator. The group continues to evolve and achieve significant outcomes. Some of these include the establishment of strong relationships with referral agencies, leading to increasing registration and participation, with 23 men on the book so far, being welcomed to country and enjoying an information session on First Nations history, linking the men with other agencies, groups and individuals to provide opportunities to further their individual and collective needs, interests, and to better integrate the men into local community. Some of these things are directly linking the men to carer support for both financial and other support, securing employment through liaison with external employers. Since the beginning of the group, approximately 10 out of our 23 men have found employment. Arranging learner-driver practice with fellow group participants and arranging for interested men to access a free first aid course and gain their certificate. We've also provided assistance navigating the medical system. The group provides a safe space for men suffering trauma and the impact of acute trauma on their families. It's been a first step in social integration after time in prison. It's provided a social outlet for men with alcohol dependence. There's been cross-cultural discussion of gender roles and the freedom to change, and discussion and consensus on concepts of respect and safety. During this strange year, the group has also become a safe and reliable place to discuss COVID issues, including vaccine hesitancy and helping men and their families get vaccinated. The group stayed together through online sessions during COVID lockdown, as it was a time of increased social isolation, trauma and feelings of cultural alienation. This reflects a commitment to availing the opportunity of social engagement for both men and, potentially, for women who identified that their family safety would be increased by their partner's involvement. These outcomes are just the beginning and have further developed trusting relationships within the group. By promoting protective factors such as positive attitudes, values and beliefs, good mental and physical health, the group hopes to build social capital, enhance capabilities to ensure family safety, enhance knowledge and positive practice of traditions and culture, and improve economic participation. A weekly group provides an opportunity for seeding positive behaviour models through interaction with staff, participants, trusted community collaborators, and encouraging early help seeking and referral. This approach aims to advance gender equality and respect, promote healthy and respectful concepts of parenting and co-parenting, facilitating the ability for men to advocate for family safety within their own cultural and language groups and encourage other men to do the same. The group would not be possible if not for the vision of Warina, Anglicare North Coast and STARTS, and the commitment of time and resources from each of these partners. A partnership between Anglicare North Coast and Southern Cross University will continue to document, create and disseminate evidence from the group that supports effective practice in preventing violence in CALD communities. Warina also continues to provide training, supervision and professional development opportunities for me to better assist our men. The group is currently funded until June 2022, when new funding will be coveted. If you've got any questions, comments or ideas about this concept of the men's group, I'd love to hear them. I can be contacted on 0490 939 578 or by email at toma@anglicarenc.org.au. Thank you.